At the age of 10, my parents brought me to SeaWorld to see a live orca show. I was mesmerized by it, but something felt wrong. Until just recently, the subject of orca whales in captivity was kept secret until the documentary Blackfish came out. Here I'm going to play you a quick trailer for it.
When you look into their eyes, you know somebody is home.
They're an animal that possesses great spiritual power, not to be meddled with.
We need SO to respond for a dead person at SeaWorld. A whale has eaten one of the trainers.
Telecom was the one that went after her.
Dawn is the senior trainer here at Shannon Stadium.
She captured what it means to be a SeaWorld trainer, and it made me realize what happened to her really could have happened to anyone.
I've been expecting somebody to be killed by a telecom.
We weren't told much about it, other than it was trainer error.
It didn't just happen. It's not a singular event. You have to go back to understand this.
The speedboat herded them in, and they could just pick out the young ones.
This is the worst thing that I've ever done.
When Telecom arrived at SeaWorld, he was twice as large as the next animal.
We store these whales. They won't come.
This documentary really changed my view on orca whales in captivity at SeaWorld. So I was very interested in the subject and started to research. And here's what I found. After today, you will never want to go to a SeaWorld again and be convinced that orca whales do not belong in captivity. Today we will be going over how orca whales are deprived of their natural habitat, the danger caused to the trainers and to themselves by being in captivity, and what you can do to stop this. The orca whales are either bred in captivity or captured from the wild. They are kept in these tanks that to them are just bathtubs compared to the open ocean. They are fed cow and pig bones for their gelatin in order to keep them hydrated. This is very unnatural and causes many physical problems. These physical problems eventually lead them to having a life expectancy of only 9 years, compared to in the wild having an average life expectancy of 30 to 50 years. The close proximity also leads to fights, as you see the result of one here. They do not only fight, but they also led to kill. This brings us to Tilikum, a 22-foot long, 12,000-pound orca whale. Over its 30 years in captivity doing shows, it has killed 3 humans, 2 of which being trainers, professional trainers, and 1 a trespasser who jumped into the pool after hours at SeaWorld. SeaWorld blames these deaths completely on human error, when in fact it is the result of the orca whales being in captivity. The trainers are professionally trained to know exactly the movements of the orca whale, but it is just the result of them being psychologically abused that leads them to kill. Sorry. If you notice here, the dorsal fin is bent. SeaWorld claims that the bent dorsal fin is a normal occurrence, when in reality, in the wild, if they're seen to have a bent dorsal fin, it means that they are either injured or very distressed. So what can you do to stop this? First of all, don't visit SeaWorld. Don't give them the economic incentive to keep these shows running. Secondly, take to social media, take to the internet. If you find something that sparks your interest, if you see an abuse on the internet, share it, spread it around. Also online, you can fill out an online petition at seaworldofhurt.com. This is a website run by PETA and is run by donations by celebrities such as Matt Damon. Lastly, contact your local congressman. There is already recently there was a lawsuit against SeaWorld. This was the first one, and there is now a law waiting to be passed in Congress that would actually outlaw the shows at SeaWorld. In review, we went over how orca whales are deprived of their natural habitat that leads to them being dangerous in captivity to themselves and to their trainers, and what you can do to stop this.